We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Stepping into the box. Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
7 o'clock.
Lifted in the air out to center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Past battles with Scherzer, he carries a .345 batting average. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. 0-1 the count. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. But this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
In now for Colorado, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
That's
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Soto has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now Garrett Cole gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ground ball left side. Ramirez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, number 55.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Josh Bell.
Low for ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ramirez, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts on the run.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Garrett Cole. Two's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Soto is retired, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Garver brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mitch Garver becomes out number 2 this inning. 1-0 the count. Hopped up. Cole has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Max Scherzer. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Contreras gathers. A throw down to first, 1 away. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Count now a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Martinez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
the bat, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Bell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In there, 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rocky Strand ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant. And he lays off there, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Popped him up. Bell moving to his left, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Now batting.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Garrett Cole.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. VR is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He topped out in his first trip. And that misses inside 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The pitcher, number 31.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so? Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Oh, no, he misplays it, and it drops. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. No hits to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the second or third time in a game.
2 balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Pull sets and the pitch. Juan Soto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. In is Christian Yelich, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Villar. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 strike now from Cole. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Catcher number 8, Mitch Garver.
First offering on its way.
Ball, action fast.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here's the 2-1 home. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Has a look, now the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Grounded to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Soto has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So digging in now, Matt Chapman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit to short. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Now the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Tatis is retired, 2 down now. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he popped him up in there, a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. Here's Chris Bryant now as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on. Tim Anderson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 7, Tim Anderson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he popped him up. VR ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And this throw gets away from him.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
This one skied out toward right. Pham will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies push. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Yelich. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box, Jonathan VR. And this will be fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ball one to start the at-bat. That evens it up, 1-1. Betances sets and delivers. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Anthony Rizzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Anthony
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Rizzo, 30 years of age. He was a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One for the... Yasmera Petit comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 37.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 0-1 pitch. A good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that misses for ball 1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. This is line to left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball foul down the left side. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Last strike now for Colorado. Popped him up. Bryant over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max Scherzer pitches well enough to get the W. Garrett Cole has settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing. We are under the. Walker Buehler gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5? Pitch repertoire that he has, that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. A ball and no strikes. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. That misses 2-0.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That is it. The shortstop, Jose.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 18.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw in the dirt, but a good Now in the box, Matt Chapman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch. Last half of the second set to go. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Altuve has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So the base is empty here with one away. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. VR is retired, two down now. Digging in, Mitch Garver will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The bouncer to the left side, scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Marte on at first. Nobody out. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Marte off for second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls and 2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting in, the pitcher.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jose Barrios. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Hit to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Josh Bell the next to hit. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A ball and no strikes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Rockies. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball heading for the alley, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Soto is retired, 2 down now.
The batter,
So a man at third here with two gone. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground to short. Right to Ramirez. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Starling Marte, a base hit in his first trip. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, second base.
First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time, strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. But the Rockies. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection.
Leading off, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
First offering on its way. Mitch Garver is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Mike Moustakas.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 11, Mike Moustakas.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Ryan Presley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Josh Bell. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Struck him out. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, third baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Contreras is there, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Steven Strasburg. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding in for the Rockies, Starling Marte. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a one-out hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Christian Yelich will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner will score from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The bat, number 11. Jose
Yusmeiro Petit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Yusmeiro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that is off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And the Redbirds are off to a fly-in start here. It's a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obvious.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Oh, and he misses it.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around, even though it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit.
The pitcher, number 37, Hugh Barrow.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg.
Seth Lugo.
Anthony Rizzo will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. In his career, Rizzo is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. 3 runs already home here. Too high, and it's 3-0. Tommy Pham is on deck. That's in there, 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Ready now, Tommy Pham. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
I got 3-1.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 3-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So we got him looking there. Jose Ramirez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Matt Chapman will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Eloy Jimenez will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Jimenez, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Grounded to short. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Lifted the other way to left center. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 3. Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jonathan Villar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jonathan Villar goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And a ball 1-0. slurve, swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. And new inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1-0 the count. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Josh Bell will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Strike taken, the throw, and he'll be tagged. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike three called. One gone. Michael Brantley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fouled off.
Michael Brantley.
Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
I'm out.
Oh, and that liner caught him. And he'll get in there safely. In now, Tommy Pham is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Runners on first with one down. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tommy Pham becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. The 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Batensis is there. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And this ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg takes home the win. Walker Buehler couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.